It has finally happened, guys. Could this be the end of care workers being able to come into the UK? Now, this particular immigration news was published on the 12th of March, 2025. That's yesterday, Wednesday. The Parliament just released this new rule yesterday. And I felt it's so important for me to share this with you. It's going to affect international care workers, people on skilled worker visa, especially health and care visa, and students. So I'll advise you to watch this video till the end. I'm going to explain to you how it affects those people who are pursuing an NHS job. You need to watch this till the end if you want to apply for an NHS Health and Care Band 3 role. The title of this publication on the government website is New Rules to Prioritize Recruiting Care Workers in England. There are two pieces of news. They are all bad news, but I felt it's so important for me to give you an update on what is happening so that you can act accordingly. If you are meeting me for the first time, my name is Cynthia. I share information that will help your transition into the UK to be as smooth as possible. I share information about settling, working, or studying in the UK. If you're interested in any of these, then subscribe to this channel, turn on your notification bell so that each time I drop a new video, you'll be amongst the first people to see that video. Please check out my store. The link is in the description as well as in the comments. If you need assistance getting a visa sponsorship job, maybe you need a cover letter, CV, supporting information, anything like that, or you need someone that will coach you on a one-on-one interview, then reach out to me. I will give you the right support. And without wasting time, let's get into this video. Anytime you see my face like this, you know that something is up. It's not so good. It means that we have to make some adjustments, and there is a new rule, a restriction that the government has introduced that we have to adhere to if you want to get a visa sponsorship job. Now it says new rules to prioritize recruiting care workers in England. Now this news is targeting care workers. Yes, and you know that if you're a student and you want to get into the health and care sector, you need a health and care visa. That's what you need. One of the rules is that they are going to increase the amount, the minimum salary threshold for care workers. It used to be 23,200. They're going to increase it to 25,000 from April 9th. We all know what it means. You know that when they increase the minimum salary threshold, they are not encouraging employers to recruit foreigners. They would prefer to recruit people who are maybe that British or have ILR. So that is the interpretation. Guys, what do you think about this increment? Increase in salary is good, but we know that it's going to force many employers to not recruit foreign workers. Could this be the end of recruiting foreign workers or foreign care workers? Now, the next rule that I felt I should share with you, it says that from 9th of April, care providers who want to recruit a new worker from overseas will have to first prove that they have attempted to recruit a worker from within England who needs new sponsorship. This ensures that those who came to the UK to pursue a career in adult social care can do so, and will help end the reliance on overseas recruitment as we restore order to our immigration system through our plan for change. Guys, it has finally happened. They have to prove that they have tried their best to get someone who is currently in England, and so the only option they have is to recruit somebody from abroad. Guys, Canada released a similar news. You remember the news that we are waiting for? That's the care pilot program. Guess what? Canada decided that they were going to start recruiting from within Canada first before they recruit anybody from overseas. You know, many people have been waiting for this particular opportunity. Many people have waited, prepared all their statements. You know, they listed 4 things that you needed to get that visa. Everybody have been waiting that, oh, March 31st, 2025. Oh my goodness, I'm going to submit my application. I'm going to get a job. Many people have spent a lot of money preparing for that. And then Canada said they would open it on 31st of March only for those people who are in Canada first. Then they will open it for those people who are outside Canada, that's abroad, on a later date, and they did not announce the date at all. Now the UK is doing something similar to that. They are doing this to reduce the number of people coming into the country. They feel that the net migration is too high, and a large number of people who came into the UK last year and 2023 were people under the care sector, especially carers. I'm talking about people with 6135, 6136, and 6131. So they want to reduce the number of people coming into the UK, and that's why they made this decision. They have not stated clearly how they intend to find out whether, okay, this person has tried all they could to bring someone within the country to fill in that position, and it was not successful. That's why the person recruited somebody from abroad. But we all know that a lot of people come in, they become students, they do different job roles, and some people, maybe they have one challenge or the other, they want to switch their sponsors. Those people might be willing to take up the available care positions within the country. And so most employers, once they find out that someone needs the job and the person is within the UK and they need somebody urgently, most times they prefer to take someone within England before they consider someone outside. It seems that this pathway is about to come to an end. This pathway of, oh, I'm a carer, I'm a professional carer outside the country, and I'm interested in coming to the UK to provide my services. It seems like it's coming to an end. I feel that maybe they would concentrate on those people that have higher skills in care, maybe ICU or something like that. I don't know. If you have your ideas or comments with regards to this, share it in the comment box. I know there are some people who are receiving training, thousands of pounds training, outside the country. They are considering coming into the country through this pathway because they feel that they want to render their services in the UK. But it seems that this pathway is slowly declining. It's slowly coming to an end. Guys, what do you think about what I've just announced? I just said the first one, which is the minimum salary threshold they're going to pay that person is £25,000 and not 23,200. So if you have anything less than £25,000 on your COS from 9th of April, then that visa will not be approved, especially if you want to go into the health and care sector. Some employers might not be willing to pay 25,000. They might be likely to pay that 25,000 if you are in the country than if you are outside the country. It's getting more and more difficult to get into care. In fact, I always tell people, I feel like it's as difficult to get into care as it is to get into other sectors. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I feel like many people are facing care while there are other occupation codes they might have the skill to get into, that you can put in as much effort as you use to apply for care jobs into these sectors, and you would go in if you have the skills, if you have the right skills to fill in those gaps in employment. So I don't know how the government is going to try to check this out. I don't know, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put the links to these documents, this particular news now, in the description box. Go and check it out for yourself. Read it thoroughly, understand it. I always tell people, digest it, and tell me what you think about what is happening. And the government is also saying that they are going to do all they can to stop the abuse of the system, because they know that many people have taken advantage of overseas workers, especially overseas carers. And they announced that between July 2022 and December 2024, the government has revoked more than 470 sponsor licenses in the care sector to clamp down on abuse and exploitation. More than 39,000 workers have been associated with these sponsors since October 2020. So those people must have received that particular letter from the government that says you can leave the country in 60 days or you switch to another employer. That's a large number of people. It says changes announced today will also see the minimum salary threshold up update to reflect the latest data from the Office of National Statistics. This will ensure that those working on the skilled worker visa, including care workers, are paid a minimum of £12.82 per hour. Guys, they are saying a lot of things here. I just feel you should go and read it for yourself. It says prioritizing care workers who are already in the UK will get people back to work, reducing our reliance on international recruitment, and make sure our social care sector has the care professionals it needs. So they are concentrating on reducing net migration, preventing abuse of care workers, ensuring that employers concentrate on those people that are in the UK first before they go out, increasing care workers' salary in line with what the minimum wage is. They said they're going to pay £12.82 from 9th of April. So let me tell you what it means for those people who want to apply for a healthcare assistant job role with the NHS. Anytime we move, it seems like the goalpost just moves further. Seriously, it's becoming difficult to land an NHS job. Now, it means that you cannot get a visa sponsorship role to pursue an NHS healthcare assistant band 3 step 1 job. Step 1, because the minimum salary that they will pay you with the NHS is £24,071 in step 1. The only way you can get this sponsorship with band 3 is if you enter step 2. Step 2 is £25,674, which is above the minimum salary threshold, which is 25,000. Please tell me if I'm wrong. Do your own calculation with that £12.81. Find out whether what I'm saying is wrong. We have been here before. They increased the minimum salary threshold to £24,071, and that was why people who had 23,200 as the minimum salary threshold for care workers could get that job. Before, when it was less than that, many people could not get NHS jobs unless they had to combine their current work experience in the UK with maybe outside the UK. Some NHS trusts were able to help people to get the band 3 step 2 job. If I'm wrong, tell me something in the comment that I'm wrong. But the way I'm analyzing this is going to be more difficult to get into the NHS. And what does that mean? So if you are in the UK, gather your work experience. If you can get that COS as soon as possible, do so and submit your application before 9th of April. That is my personal opinion. I'm not an immigration advisor, but this is what I can see about to happen with these changes. These changes would affect a lot of people, and I feel you should plan accordingly. I hope you've benefited a lot from this news. Share this video with all your family and friends on your WhatsApp group, your Telegram group. They need to prepare. Some people are waiting. Oh, I would wait a few more days before I submit my application. Please tell them to submit the application now before this new rule gets implemented, because once it's implemented, that COS that you have, that is 23,200, might not be effective. I'm just saying, I might be wrong, but this is what I can see based on the things we've been experiencing for a couple of years now with all these changes. When they change anything, it affects a lot of people, and I felt it's so important for me to share this with you. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.